My question is really around numbness. That I can be focusing on my hands, on my belly, and then I get quite convinced that I'm not really doing it right, or I'm feeling kind of numb. I forget what heat feels like in my hands, like all of these things. And then I acknowledge that perhaps like the tingly feeling that I have in my body that I had in meditation could be fear, and maybe a numbness that I'm working with. So I'm wondering how to work with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great question. So first of all, it's good that you're aware of the numbness. So what I'm curious about, what tells you there's numbness? What tells you that? Is that a sensation or thought or?
It's like I like sense maybe the silence or something deeper, and then it feels like I kind of like get knocked out if I was like a light bulb kind of going off again, and then I'm like, oh, my hands, and then yeah, just like trying to get back to that place. Okay,
Yeah,
the feeling
yeah,
of warmth in the hands.
yeah,
Feels like the quality of my experience shifts.
yes, yes. So in a way you get distracted and then you call yourself back.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
once I start doing that, it's less deep because the guidance didn't come directly from you, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. So it doesn't feel good to have that happen, going back and coming back, but that's part of meditation, of our practice of cultivation. That's what happens, and it can feel very uncomfortable. But just that you come back constantly to your hands on your belly and feeling like, oh, warmth. Oh, what the heck is warmth? Oh yeah, it's right here. Kind of like that. That simple thing of coming back over and over and over. So in a way, you're building a new pathway. Yeah. And so it takes practice with that distraction. We all have that. I'm sure everybody here has something of that. And then you come back. And then every time that you're back becomes a little longer till you notice like, something is taken. But what I'm also curious about is you were speaking about the tingling, that's perhaps fear. I want to see if you really feel into that tingling. What is that? Is that aliveness? Is that fear? Is that pain? Is that pleasure? Really, really see what that is. Because my sense is there's a connection with that, with the what you call numb. So take a moment to just feel that tingling if that's still here. And really, let's say, be tingling, be tingled, be tingling itself for a moment if you can. Feel that and see what you notice.
Yeah, it's like terror. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't like feeling it. It's
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So it brings terror, like big fear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it's really good to come back to your belly and feel your feet on the floor, but especially the breath when there's terror or anything like that going on. Very, very important to come in the body and a part that feels good. So I imagine the warm hands on your belly feel good. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's the practice. Very simple, not always easy, but that takes firm conviction. So it's like, no, I just don't want to go to the terror. I want to feel this. Feel my hands on my belly. And then kind of turn it around, that you become the master over the terror in a way, because now the terror is master over you, and you're like, oh my God, no, 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 no. Go back to your belly, practice that first, and then consciously, okay, go to the terror, that you, what you in your experience as terror, consciously for like 10 seconds, like for 10 seconds, I'm gonna feel this. And now I'm coming back to my belly. Do you notice the difference? When you become the master over the terror, master over breathing and warm hands on your belly.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks so much.
Yeah. And then sometimes in meditation, when things get too much, especially with people that have trauma, and basically in my world, we're all traumatized, all our bodies. I haven't met anybody that does not have a traumatized body. So when sometimes we can sit in it, but sometimes it's good to stand up from our cushion, walk around, breathe, make some sounds, come back and sit down. Again, then you become the master of meditation. Yeah. So it's learning to take charge in those moments. Yeah. Because sometimes to sit too long in the terror, it's not good, because you come in a vortex and it doesn't serve you. Yeah. So consciously, when you can, come back first to your belly with warm hands. And then come back. And then okay, I can be here a little longer. And then consciously choose, okay, terror, I'm gonna, 10 seconds, gonna feel you. And then come back. So then something will change when you take that charge.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a great question. So let me know how that goes.
Yeah, thanks so much. I appreciate you addressing that.
Yeah. Okay. It takes tremendous courage to keep on sitting with ourselves. Gosh, it takes so much courage. And it takes so much courage to stay alive in a human body, to be a human. Yeah. It's not always fun. I mean, I don't know how it is for you. That's for me. It's great. It's amazing. And sometimes it just sucks. So be aware of that. And then noticing always the silence is here. It's here in the midst that you feel numb or happy or sad or amazingly excited and super down. Silence is here. That's our ground. No matter what happens upstairs or in our world, come back. That's the ground. Then meditation comes in action, can come in action. It's the core practice as I see it in my life.